What do we need in order to face this challenge? We need vision. How do we have this vision? We need to anchor ourselves in our history and how we prevailed and how we went through the challenges and to be rooted in it. That's why I wrote 5 books. My last book on my grandfather's journal from 1897 called The Stateless Central Asian Merchant. I translated his journal from Judeo-Persian into Hebrew, and then I translated it to English to show to the Jewish world how for thousands of years my ancestry lived in Central Asia under Muslim rule as second-class citizens, and at some point in their life under communist rule as well, and how we survived. When I read the journal and I read what they went through, it actually gives me the vision of how we need to move forward. And that's why Moshe gives the summation to the Israelites of everything that they went through. Look at what you've been through and what you prevailed and all the challenges. We must remember that even when we're going into the unknown, you have to have that inner vision, that inner faith. We are all co-creators. We are all here to elevate this world. If you know what you're doing here and you connect to the light of the Creator, that keeps you anchored very strong. We all go off. But remember where you came from. Remember what you've been through, because you can go through this. That's the vision that you need to have. The world is going to look chaotic. The world is going to look dark. You need to go into your inner vision. You need to remember your ancestors, what they went through. What's happening now in America is they're trying to erase history. So when there's no history, there's no roots. And what can take over? An ideology. That's exactly what's happening here. An ideology also doesn't last. Truth lasts. It does. A very simple physical example. In a dark, dark room, if you light a match, it dispels the darkness. No matter how much dark there is, the little bit of light always illuminates, and that's us. So imagine how all of us need to illuminate, and it's a responsibility. I need to illuminate my corner. Hopefully what happens is that this ends up expanding out there as well, and then it goes to you. It is a ripple effect. This is what we need to do. People want to start out there. That's not how it goes. It starts from here. Real change.